Hey, and welcome back to Things to Think About. Today's conversation is about politics, of course, because sooner or later you have to talk about politics. However, what I would like to propose is, why are we not focusing on the center? It seems to me that good governance should be boring. It's about basics. It's about the fundamental foundation of what we all should have in order to do well in our country, in our states, in our county, and in our cities. I think that's where most people land. Honestly, I do. I think when you think about the extreme left and the extreme right, that most people don't live on these ends. Most of us live here. We probably agree on 80% of what's out there, and what is breaking us and making the bipartisan politics is that these extreme conversations, these folks on the end, the loudest voices pushing only a few issues that break us all apart, they're the ones that are getting the most attention. Why? Because media stars are made by pushing the extreme things, by pushing the ideas that get the most attention because they get everybody fired up. So we've got, on the extreme right and on the extreme left, media stars that are being made. The problem with that is, I question this, and I think it's true, governance, politics, it's not supposed to be about these extremes. It's supposed to be about the center. But the center is boring. Politics and governance, it should be boring. It's not supposed to be about media stars. It's not supposed to be sexy. It's not supposed to get attention. It's supposed to be basic, foundational things that make good life for everybody involved. I believe, personally, that most of us really live here. So how do we combat extreme right and extreme left? Well, extreme center. I have no idea how you could possibly make the big, fat, boring center extreme. And therein lies the problem. We're listening too much to the voices on either end and not spending enough time here trying to figure out how to collaborate with each other and work out the basics. So, what do you think? How do we make the extreme center that will work for all of us and stop putting so much energy and media attention and money into these extreme right and left sides? That's a question for today. Things to think about. What is the extreme center? All right, if you answer this, I'd love to know what you think, because honestly, these extremes, it's too much now. It is not helping. It is breaking our system. And so how do we come back to normalcy where we all can try to get along and do the work that is required to make the best good for the most people? All right, that's my thought for today. Things to think about.